What's up, guys? It's been a while, but I'm back. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Things have been really crazy. We're trying to expand, grow. As y'all have seen that recently, I got one of my semis on the road, and I got some news for that and some additional things. But today I'm going to be talking about something that I really been wanting to get out there. And really, at the end of the day, I know that this video is not going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people. But as long as I feel like some people see it, then five more people that hear it out of my mouth, and then it's better than none. So what I want to get into today is the rates and everybody that's wanting to get into this business. And what I've been seeing again is that for all of you that are new or don't really know much about it, so back in 2018, rates were sky high for different reasons than they are right now at today's time. But back in 2018, most people speculate and say that's because of there was a giant tax cut in 2018. And what had happened was, I guess, all this extra funding and rates went up. I don't know. So rates shot through the roof in 2018. People were making great money with trucks, especially Hotshot. Hotshot was most people that have been in this game for a long time that were running in 2018 was that that was their best year. And what had happened was that people started making all this money, and people talk. And a lot of people got into it, and it crashed it. Too many people got into it. They didn't know what they were doing, and it floods the market. Too many trucks, not enough loads, and guess what? The rates sink, and that's exactly what had happened. Now, and after that, 2019 rolled around, markets flooded, there's so many trucks, there's not enough loads, and rates sink. Rates in 2019 is when I got into it, and rates were at rock bottom. I mean, rates got cut in half almost. Don't take me down to the specific percent, but they got really rough really quick. And that's when I had actually gotten into it, so I kind of experienced that whole thing. And the problem is why I'm getting at this is because I see the same cycle happening again. The rates have they went through the roof for a completely, different sets of reasons. And I feel like the same thing is happening all over again. The rates were up, the strong survived, I guess you could say. And, rates were good. Everything was paying good. We were at the point a couple months ago where I wasn't even hassling brokers. The posted rate, I was like, hey, that's good, that's fine, I can run that. And that was a majority of the loads. And now, I'm not saying it's only just a reason, but once again, it's like a flood market. Again, there's just person after person, day after day after day. It's like all these new people are just hopping in. And a lot of these guys, they work regular jobs. They work regular W-2 jobs making, 15, 20, $25 an hour. And to them, $800 is a lot of money, which in a sense, $800 is a lot to anybody, no matter how much money you have. But, they're making $600, $700, $800, $900 a week. And then they're hearing that, oh, well, my buddy's doing this hotshot thing that, he's making like $700 or $800 a day. So they go running and getting into this and jumping into this. They want to go buy a truck, this, that, and the other. And then they run around for, $500 or $600 a day thinking that they're making huge money. And they're really losing money. They're making no profit. And they're destroying the rates not only for themselves, but for everybody else. I can't tell you how many times I've called a broker and I did a load for them for good money, called them back a couple weeks later, and they said that, the manager or whoever approves the rates, they said that they're not doing that load for that price anymore because people have been doing it for significantly cheaper. So he won't go up to that rate anymore, even though he knows that I did it a couple weeks ago for a much higher rate. So it's kind of like, people kind of ruin it for everybody. And you should really just want strong rates. Even if your overhead's low, you have a high profit margin. I've heard that too. People will tell you that, oh, I have a paid off truck, this, that, it doesn't cost me as much to run. Okay, well, why would you not want to make more money and not ruin it for everybody else as well? So that's just kind of my 2 cents on that. And what I feel like is happening again is, the rates are high because of all this COVID stuff, and it's just becoming a repetitive cycle. And more people are jumping in, and I can see that the rates are kind of starting to come back down. Now, there's tools, guys. On DAT, Truck Stop, all of them, there's you got like the rate mate on all that, on, what's it called? Rate mate on Truck Stop. It tells you the lane average. I mean, you literally, when you click on load, it says the average pay that people have been getting. And that's like live data. I mean, that's what brokers and carriers have been paid for that. So don't take less than that. I mean, if you're talking a $4,000 load and a broker's struggling you for $50 less or something, that's one thing. But I see guys that are, there's $5 mile lanes. Like, for instance, from around here in Charlotte to Massachusetts, that's a $5 lane all day. And people sit there, brokers are posting them for $3 and then people take them. You know how much money you're making that broker for doing nothing? And you're shorting yourself out. And it's the lack of knowledge. Y'all don't understand that not everywhere has the same amount of loads. If you go to Charlotte, like right now, there are several thousand loads on the load board, okay? You go up to Massachusetts, like Boston, or just any Connecticut or anything like that, there's nothing. There's nothing out there. You have to deadhead out or you take a crappy load out. And it just is what it is. So for anyone that's wanting to get into this, I encourage y'all, please, please, please do your research, do your homework. And if this makes it sound any better, $1,000 in this industry, I consider it like $20. It goes in and out. Y'all need to learn the lanes, you need to learn the rates, the averages, and you have all these tools, whether it's on DAT or Truckstop. And I don't make any money from saying that. Trust me, I don't. I pay them every month. It shows you everything that y'all need to know. So stop taking cheap stuff, and that's about all I got for y'all on this one.